Hey guys, this is Zora of Water. Welcome back to some more Final Fantasy X. In the last episode, we ventured through the entirety of Mt Gagazet. That's pretty much all we did last episode. We did pick up the last, spear. I was about to say jet spear, but it's not jet spear, it's Braska spear. We picked up that last spear and we got Auron's final overdrive, which I'm not sure if I actually got to show off. And we ran into Waka's brother and got a few items and whatnot. That's actually something I'm still trying to figure out. We have a new setup for our equipment based on what's about to come up. Again, as I said before, you want to make sure you have zombie ward on the majority of your people. If you're really lucky, try to get zombie proof, but I think that's that requires an item we don't have in high abundancy. I don't know. So yeah, let me just go ahead and go through the spear grid. So what's about to come up? No surprise. It's a boss battle. I'm just gonna say it right here. And the reason why I'm saying it right here now is it's a doozy of a boss battle. In fact, I'm pretty sure I died to this about a good 5 times so far. I'm counting on like other failed recordings that I've done for this stupid area. And I think actually some of those recordings were like months ago. I'm actually starting a new fresh set of recordings as of today. But anyways, I digress. How this is gonna work, it's gonna be a little bit finicky because it's just gonna be a doozy, and I didn't realize how little HP Tidus had in a nutshell. So what I might actually do is just have my big HP guys out front and kind of work from there. And we will see how this will go. My biggest issue is actually I can't remember if it's magic or physical defense, because sometimes the moves are a little bit weird. Hey, I didn't run into a monster battle this time. Alright, with that said, make sure you save, make sure you get some more holy waters and zombie wards, and otherwise, let's go on forth.
Zanarkand is on the other side, you know?
I know.
Uni is gonna get the final Aeon, you know?
I know.
I, still haven't thought of anything.
Me neither.
What are we gonna do?
We'll do something. We just don't know enough yet. Until we do, we really can't help Yuna. Let's go to Zanarkand. We'll find something there. It'll all come together. I know it.
Hey. Just now, you sounded like a leader, you know?
Star of the Zanarkand Abes. Didn't anyone tell you?
Aha! Huh?
Ah, the son of Jekt.
Riku, run ahead and tell Auron.
You are not fighting him alone!
Just go, go!
Now is your time to die. Prepare yourself, son of Jekt.
Not if I can help it!
Save some for Kimari!
Lady Yuna, it is a pleasure.
Yuna.
Ascending so soon? Allow me to say something to the last Ronso before I leave. Yours was truly a gallant race. They threw themselves at me to bar my path, one after another.
No.
Kimari.
You could end the suffering of this poor Ronso.
I don't understand you.
Allow Kimari to die and release him from his pain. Spira is a land of suffering and sorrow caught in a spiral of death. To destroy, to heal Spira, I will become sin. Yes, with your help. Come with me, Yuna. Once I have become the next sin, your father will be freed again.
No, what do you know?
Pitiful mortal.
Your hope ends here! And your meaningless existence with it!
Hey, would you look at that? I actually went first before him. Yeah, Seymour is back with a vengeance, and oh my god, this is quite the vengeance. It's actually one of the hardest boss fights in the game. For how... It's not even too late in the game, it's just one of the more harder fights coming up to the end, really. So yeah, Seymour is gonna do his... you suck. He does his combination attacks again. One of his favorites is Lance of Atrophy to give you the zombie effect and to full life you, which is a complete insta-kill. Neat. Actually, I didn't even realize Riku had that much HP. So the reason why this is like one of the harder fights of this game is at this point Seymour hits like a truck, and I mean like a really, really big truck. So just be careful with that. If you look on the upper right, you can see that both Seymour and his mortar body counterpart do have separate turns. That you don't have to pay attention too much to that part, I think, because they usually don't act on the same wave. So like if the turns are next to each other, he just did Lance of Atrophy on Kimahri, but once I'm done with Riku's turn, he's just gonna use full life, which is technically the mortar body doing full life. So if their turns are like back to back like that, only one of them is really gonna act, and it's always in the set order. So how exactly are we gonna deal with this? Well, I can tell you right now, you can try to haste. Don't try to slow him, because then the mortar body's gonna cast slow gun on you guys. If you try to haste, you can try to buff yourself. The problem is he also has Dispel, and I think he's about to be using Dispel coming up after the mortar body tries to use full life. So I think I heard from somewhere that you can actually use Waka to force a silence on him, but that has its own low chance, and I'd rather not kind of disrupt the order of what's already like a fixed order, because that's when things get really freaky. Just as before though, if we have a way to poison him, go ahead and poison him. That's probably one of your best bets. I could reduce the party's MP to... Wait, the party's MP? Or is that to him? I don't know. So here is what I'm going to do. I am actually going to switch over to Waka, because I want to cast Bio on him as soon as I can. I don't think this has a high chance, but you know what? Better than nothing. And it works. There we go. Look at that. 1400 damage. Okay, so here's where things get a little bit trippy. Oh, by the way, Kimahri and Yuna both have talk commands. Which, actually, what Kimahri, is there any way you can kind of help? Guard's not gonna do anything. Cheer might do something. Actually, Cheer might be my best bet right now. But for now, let me go ahead and talk with Seymour.
You have angered Kimahri. The spirits of the Ronso will guide Kimahri's spear.
Yeah, after what Seymour said, Kimahri has every right to be angry. Okay, so I believe he's immune to all breaks, which is very unfortunate. So I'm just gonna go ahead. Let's show off Tornado. Now here's the issue. I've never gotten this overdrive before, so I have no idea what the buttons are. This is gonna be weird, and I guarantee you I'm gonna mess it up. Especially if it has something to do with the rights and the lefts. Let's see. Is it... That's right here. That. Oh, Jesus Christ. That works. Oh my god! Oh, that's a hefty amount of damage. There it is. Okay, so whatever buffs you had, Dispel is gonna get rid of them, unfortunately. You can try to buff yourself right afterwards. However, you won't actually have a lot of time to protect yourself from what's about to come up. So, if we need to have like an HP meter to kind of figure out how much damage Seymour's gonna do, this is a pretty good indicator. He is going to do, I believe, at least 2k or more damage. So prepare yourselves. If you're able to guard, go ahead and guard. If not, just go ahead and make sure you have a lot of people. Ah, crap. Ah, crap. Make sure you have people who can, tank it based on their HP. I'm actually really surprised Kimahri went down because he had quite a bit of HP on him. I guess he just didn't have a lot of herp defense to back him up on there. Orin's probably gonna die. Yep, there he goes. So here's where things get a little bit iffy. I'm gonna be using a lot of items, which I don't normally do, so it still weirds me out, but I'm not in a position to complain right now. I'm also really ticked off you keep on doing that, sir. So I believe you can get rid of Zombie with Yuna and Urasuna, but I distinctly remember having a lot of issues and just with it missing a lot. So actually no, you don't even have that much. Oh my god. Huh, okay, so I'm just gonna go ahead and use, actually, do I have a Mega Elixir? I'm gonna go with a Mega Elixir. It's probably not the best idea, but whatever. My main priority is just I need to make sure I set a rhythm for myself. And so next time he's gonna use Dispel. So I think Tidus will have another turn to continue onward. It should be fine. I do, however, want to guard with these two. And I believe if you have your guard up, essentially what it's doing is it putting up your armor in front of you. I think it actually gives you a higher chance of activating the wards that you have on you. Alright, so now with everyone fully healed, I know Tidus can just barely survive that, but what about Kimahri? There we go. Okay, yeah, that's a lot nicer of a number. I said it would technically activate. You're failing to prove my point here, Orin. Okay. Don't focus on the mortar body. Make sure you focus on Seymour. If you're able to poison the mortar body, though, that's better, because then he'll start sapping HP off Seymour. And I think Seymour has some form of an armor. There we go. He might have some form of armor, so uh-oh. Okay, that's not good, that's not good, that's not good, that's not good. I think he switched over to his second combo. Well, he just went ahead and killed Orin, so I don't know if he switched to his second combo or if he's gonna do another Lance of Atrophy. If you're gonna use the Lance, thank you. I was about to say don't do it on Tidus. For whatever god we are talking to, do not use on Tidus. Okay, so at this point I might just play the survival game and just make sure he doesn't outright try to kill us while his HP kind of whittles down from this poison. I really don't like using items, man. Okay, keep it going, keep it going. Alright, so Tidus should, yeah, he should be able to get one more attack in. That was a crit, mind you. I'll guard with these two, the spell, and then his next move should be a cross cleave. There we go. Fortunately and unfortunately for me, this might be the last cross cleave he does. Don't Lance of Atrophy Tidus. Don't zombie me either. Okay, let me go ahead and get rid of that. I don't remember his HP needing to be that low to get to his second shift, but I think in this boss fight he doesn't actually have 3 combos. He only has a set of 2. And let me tell you, they both really hurt. Okay, so he's just gonna start his next combo, or he's gonna go into another set of atrophy. Unfortunately, that protect's there to stay. Oh no. Okay, so what you want to do, it's an auto attack mode. What you want to do, switch over to Yuna. Switch over to someone who has the spell, actually. Oh, Yuna can talk. I forgot about that. No. I'm not gonna do the talk yet. Go ahead and dispel that, protect and reflect off of you, buddy. Yeah, so what he was about to do there is try to cast Flare on us by reflecting it off of him. Now here's my question. I don't remember if what's about to come up is gonna come up. Fortunately, I think he's gonna stop using Dispel, so I'm gonna go ahead and haste Yuna as soon as I can and start prepping. Then while that's happening, I'm gonna haste myself. Yuna, before we do anything, Yuna, I'm just gonna make sure... I don't remember if it was Shell or Protect. I'm gonna use Shell. Cause, yeah, that's what I expected. So here's the thing, he has a very specific line that he says. I don't know if he's gonna do the watches and waits. There's a singular line where it just says, see more watches and waits. I don't know if he's gonna do that here, and I'd rather not find out. Aw, damn it, but he put reflect back up. No! Okay, so actually while he's doing that, let me continue the prepping. Shell on you. I don't remember if it was Shell or Protect. What's about to come up is gonna hit like a truck, and I don't remember if it's a magic defense or a physical defense. I really hope it's a magic defense. Total annihilation! Okay, sweet god, it is Shell. Yuna is gonna die though. Look at the amount of damage you did there. Like, that is insane. And the only reason why Kimahri survived is because we had Shell on him. Yuna was gonna die no matter what we did. But yeah, that's quite a doozy. It's a lot of damage, and he's gonna instantly kill Yuna. No, he's gonna almost kill Orin. Oh boy. So yeah, that's basically him in a nutshell. I believe this is his last set of combos, I hope. But now that I've kind of prepped Orin and Kimahri with Shell, I don't really have to worry about much else, I think. I think I did steal from you, didn't I? I believe I did. Let me go ahead and talk with Yuna, just so I can get this out of the way.
Do you not want to heal Spira's sorrow? Let death carry you off into peaceful slumber.
You can't run from your fate.
Okay, so I really don't want to have to do this. But with the amount of damage, I don't know if he's gonna do another flare. But just in case he's not doing another flare, I'm gonna go ahead and use another Mega Elixir, just to make sure everyone's topped off. Nope, he is gonna set himself into annihilation mode. Now, you may be wondering, why not just summon an Aeon if it's something akin to like Mana Cannon and whatnot, where it needs to a turn before? Here's the problem. I could show it, but that would actually be a waste of a turn, and I really don't want to do that. Actually, Lulu, would you be able to survive this by any chance? Aha! See more watches and waits. Okay, derailing. If you look at the turn order, if the boss is by himself and there's no boss one underneath him, that's where he does the watches and waits. You could potentially skip that turn, but otherwise, like, he won't do the annihilation until this upcoming one. So hopefully, Lulu's gonna survive. Shoot, what was I saying before? I completely derailed because I was focused on the watches and waits. No, Lulu's gonna die. Lulu's completely gonna die. Yep. This all hurts. That was overkill, and you know it, you sucker. However... No, I completely derailed of what I was saying before. God damn it, Seymour. You know what? I'm getting revenge by dispelling this off of you. And you're probably gonna waste a turn to put it back up, and I don't really care. But no, seriously, if I put a shell on Lulu, she should be able to survive that, right? Aha! Sucker! Failed Counter-Strike. Alright, Yuna, I need you to put up a shell on Lulu. Oh, yeah, this is pretty much the Aeons, that's what I was talking about. So, I didn't show this last Seymour fight because I didn't feel like I needed to, and there was not a good chance for me to do it. If you summon an Aeon after the first Seymour fight, back in Magalania, he's gonna instantly banish it the next moment he gets. Well, not even the next moment he gets. He doesn't even use his turn to do this. He just automatically banishes the Aeon after they had their one turn. So yeah, Aeons is not good against this thing. The only reason why you would want to summon an Aeon is if you have an overdrive. Because no matter what buffs you have on it, no matter if you apply haste or anything, he is going to immediately banish it. And then you just can't summon it for the rest of the fight. It's... Don't even bother with it. So here's awkwardness. He's not gonna attack now, which is fine. But I still need to heal everyone. And by everyone, Kimahri's included in that too. Oh, this is gonna be a doozy. How much damage can I do to you with magic? Well, that's a decent amount. Okay, switch to Kimahri. I'm gonna run a Mega Push. No, I have a turn. Sweet. I had to make sure like I had a turn to guard everyone, just in case. Oh! No, you used this turn to put back up Reflective. I didn't take it off. Well, snap. This is gonna suck. Total annihilation. It hurts. It hurts a lot. It's just a barrage of attacks over and over again. Hey, we all lived. Now, okay. So he just put back up Reflect. And unfortunately for me, Lulu has a spell. So yeah, once you get to the rhythm of this fight, it's actually not too terrible. It's just be careful with all the hard-hitting moves and just make sure all of your characters are kind of like leveled up to a certain amount. Because man, oh man, this, like, I'm having a lot of struggles here. I always have struggles in here. Everyone has struggles in here. Alrighty. Oh, you're going to go into an annihilation. Let me see the turn order. Okay, so you're gonna reflect yourself in a second. But I'm gonna go ahead. How much HP do you have, actually? No. I'm not even gonna give him the luxury. Kimahri, come on. You're gonna beat him up. Actually, I forgot. Waka hasn't gotten a hit in. Let me hit him with Waka. And now let me switch over to Kimahri, and he can get his rightful revenge against Seymour. With a 5k hit. Oh my god.
And stay up there!
Oh boy, that was quite the doozy. Oh, look at that. Look at everyone's spear levels. Yeah, this is kind of our fault for not sending him in the first place. Well, granted, we didn't have enough time to do it in the first one. Oh my gosh, that's 2 level 4 key spears. And the second time, he just outright disappeared, but theoretically he shouldn't have. I'm really sad we couldn't send him back then, because we wouldn't have to deal with this.
He will become sin with my help.
Lies. Forget them.
If he becomes sin, Sir Jecht will be saved.
We're leaving.
You know something, tell me! Tell me.
Sin's my old man.
You hit your head.
Sin is my old man. My old man became Sin. I don't know how or why he did it. I felt him inside. And when I did, I knew it was true. My old man's spirit's suffering. Sorry.
Even knowing that Sin is your father, still, you know I must.
I know. Let's get him. I think my old man would want that.
You'd fight your own father?
Yeah, no problem there.
About your old man. You sure this ain't some kind of bad toxin dream or something? Then, Chapu. I think I'll just pretend I didn't hear nothing. I'm getting a little confused, yeah? Why'd all this have to happen?
We'll learn when we arrive, soon.
Oh boy, I never have to do that stupid fight again. So you could go back and get the save spear now that you've dealt with Seymour, but fortunately there's actually a save spear coming up relatively quickly. Before you get too far, however, over here, right here actually, is a treasure chest containing the Saturn Crest. So I'm gonna go ahead and end off the episode here. However, I highly recommend, I believe in one of the past episodes I've said that once you reach a certain point, it's kind of a point of no return. It's not that you can't backtrack, it's that some additional things will happen that will prevent you from doing a lot of things you could have done backtracking. That point is actually coming up within the next 2 or 3 episodes. I'm just gonna be reminding you for the next few episodes, make sure you do everything that you need to do before going forward. Because once we get to Zanarkand, that's it. Zanarkand is the cutoff. So, if you want to go back down the mountain, if you need to go back to the Comlands, go ahead and do it. If you need to go all the way back to Besaid, go ahead and do it. I think there's some other different issues with the cutoff, because I think some of the things will not appear at the same time, or something like that. But yeah, I'm just gonna keep on reminding you. So that'll be it. It took the entire episode to beat up Seymour. I may have died a lot. A lot. But whatever, it's all said and done. I don't have to do with that fight anymore, and if I have to do that one more time, I think I'm just gonna go hit my head against the wall for the next 3 hours. This is Zora signing out. I will see you guys in the next one.